So today we're doing about threading sewing machine. This came up via a question in the Get Creative with Loopy Club, so in the Facebook group. Most machines, no matter how old they are, will have the basic steps to go through for threading a machine. It's probably the one bit of advice that I was given at school that I keep to and have always remembered, and it was most useful. When it comes to coming to the machine, it's said to remember it forms an N. So as you come down, up and back down, your thread would have formed an N shape, and that's true of most machines, no matter how old they are. So I've got my thread on my spool. They've all got a tension ring, and also where you lift your foot up and down, that controls the tension where the thread goes through in here. So when you're threading your machine, make sure your foot is up, which will loosen the tension rings, enable you to thread your machine properly. So if your machine has a hook there, place your thread under your hook, around that tension ring. You can see here, if I just bring you in just slightly, you can see it, and take your back out when we come down to the needle. So under there, so that will form the guide, around your tension ring there, and underneath the hook at the top. So down the right hand side, just slide that down, under that post there, back up, and you're the right side of that hook, back down the left hand side of it, and you'll see that it's just hooked in there, and you're coming down, and then come out a bit. One side of mine is broken, but you usually have a hook round by the needle, slip it in, just pull enough thread through so you've got enough to manoeuvre it to go through the hole of the needle, and this is where I put my foot down just to make it easier to see, and you thread your needle. So that's how to thread your sewing machine. Remember, under the tension rings there, you're going up and down, so as you're looking at it after it's done, it forms an N. Do it with your foot up to loosen the tension discs. Once it's threaded, you can then put your foot down, which will tighten those discs. That's what helps you to keep your tension as you're sewing, and then thread your needle. This one's from front to back, so just do it whichever way your needle is. So I hope that's helped. Any other questions, do let me know. Speak soon.